Pete Seeger, one of the founders. A lot of people call Pete the founder of Clearwater, but he never said that. He always acknowledged that we're a group of people. He and some others came up with the idea of building or restoring an old wooden sloop. His idea was to help clean up the river. He had learned how to sail when he was 40, and in sailing in the Hudson, he noticed that it was full of crap, literally crap. Polluted, one of the most polluted bodies in the States, including a car plant up down in river in Tarrytown. They used to say you could tell what color cars they were painting by the color of the river, that the paint would actually color the river.
Every morning I come down here and I walk the beach for, basically for debris, and we have a brickyard that's south of here, and as you see, there's a lot of bricks that wash up on the shoreline here. But I spend a good 2 hours every morning doing a sweep of the beach and find a lot of plastics and glass, and not so much like just trash, but just more like the plastic bottles seem to be the biggest thing washing up on the shores. And I've only been here for just about a month now, so nothing that I've seen yet, like any needles or anything that shocked me. But I guess at the same time, if something like that washed up, I probably wouldn't be shocked.
When I grew up, I had a small boat, rowboat and stuff, and a lot of us boys would go down by the sewers and take a half-baked potato, or a potato that's just made tender, not too soft, put it on a hook, and we'd catch giant carp. They're bottom feeders. And out of the sewer, you would see anything that you would normally see coming out of a bathroom, and it was just floating, going down the river. It was filthy. And nobody wanted to be near the river because of that.
Pete and others were very involved in the passage of the Clean Water Act. In fact, Clearwater sailed all the way up the Potomac to Washington, D.C., and they gave a concert in the Congressional Office Building, and was very instrumental in passing the Clean Water Act, which led to a lot of cleaning up of the Hudson. People can swim in the Hudson now. Unfortunately, it's not advised that people eat fish out of the Hudson, because unfortunately, even though the most visible forms of pollution are much better, we still have problems with PCBs, which are chemicals that were used by General Electric in electrical appliances and transformers. And Clearwater and other environmental groups were involved in a multi-year lawsuit against General Electric. And a deal was negotiated with the EPA and GE 10 years ago to dredge a big portion of the Hudson. Unfortunately, during the dredging, it was discovered that the problem was much worse than anticipated. So they've cleaned up maybe a quarter of the estimated amounts of PCBs in the river.
So you're saying you weren't sure if you'd let your son swim?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He splashed around on the shoreline, but my worry would be, he's a little boy. He likes to drink anything. He drinks in the bathtub. He drinks in this kiddie pool with leaves and dirt, which is totally cool with me. But I'm not sure about the river itself, which is unfortunate.
We tried to get GE to continue the cleanup. Unfortunately, they didn't agree to it, which was a shame, because they had built a multi-million-dollar treatment facility, which they dismantled. So the likelihood, given the current political climate, of the PCBs being mediated, unfortunately, in my opinion, are pretty low going forward. Some folks on the EPA, which unfortunately are probably from industry, said that the PCBs will settle down by themselves in about 70 years, so should be able to eat fish in 70 years. There was a lot of debate about whether to dredge or cap in place, but capping in place, ultimately is going to lead to them being there, the PCBs being there forever. The only thing to do is to dredge it.